Hello there, you two. Gonna do some polls for you again tonight. We can talk a little bit about the banners and what's going on. But hope you're all doing well on this late evening time. It is fine. Let's get in here. We have two new banners for you tonight, and we start a brand new cycle. We have Aroha, Rosa, and Cater on one. The other one, we have the long-awaited Onion Knight rework and his kit, plus Hayden Aphmau. So, getting started here, Rosa is basically there for her re-raise buff, which will bring you back to life if something bad happens to you. This buff can be dispelled. Let's just be upfront with that. So she's not Aiko, she's not anything else, but she currently is not amazing. Let's be completely real here. She is here as banner fodder, and her damage is quite bad. However, if you're looking into the future, she literally just in JP had a BT and FR made, and her upcoming rework for that several months down the line is absolutely easy. We did all the math on Discord earlier, and she does between like 6 to 8 dumps on a lot of her skills. And she has a pretty okay kit, but that's going to be so many months down the line that we're just not really going to worry about that here. So, Rosa's bleh, and she's on an ultimate weapon too, which to this day in JP still only has 6 users, so you're not going to use for bow for anybody except for her, Sarah, Trey, probably. That's just not a good ultimate weapon. If only it got absorbed into unique or something like that, because there's only 6 of them. That's what it does. So Cater's on banner here. Cater is a pseudo lock tank. She has some evasion in her kit. She can temporarily divert attention away from your entire party onto her. Her damage is Luffy plus era currently, so not like super high tier. She's got an excellent call though, and her LD is actually pretty nice because Brave Freeze is something that's pretty unique, and there are very few instances of things that are similar to that, so if you're looking for a solid call, Cater is actually here for you. Rosa's a dumpster fire, times until 8 months. Aroha here is the star of the banner, so you're getting the very first banner of her BT cycle. Aroha is a character that is literally shied away from a lot of people, both in JP and FBL. Let's be upfront. She's looked at as not meta, looked at as maybe not good or something like that, but got a lot of strong potential in her kit. Her FR is pretty friendly to FR chargers. Not necessarily herself, because she does not FR charge that well, outside of her back-to-back uses of EX. But her FR can be charged on someone else for 100% X. So not bad. Not at all. BT effects is a tiny bit awkward to use. Think of General Leo and how he had additional damage whenever you hit stuff. That's what she has. You have to stack this for a total of 5 turns, though, in order to get the full effects, which will lead to 3 turns on the BT aura itself. In other words, you play normally until you hit, like, turn 4 of her using it. And if you're going to go into, like, her FR, that's probably the time you would use it, is on that 5th turn to where you'd have the 3 turns left. And then you would just turn hog with someone else. So, in my opinion, her true value is as a slot 3 kind of character, where she's not your primary DPS, so to say. She's got some okay auras for. You can't really call her a support. She's like a utility kind of character. But if you're going to put her in a party with a primary DPS and a full-time support with the auras you're going to need to actually deal a lot of damage, I feel that's where her best value is, and she will actually serve you well for that, because she does crank out some damage. Again, just not highly sought after by a lot of people, but you can make her work. But everyone just like, okay, Jack Garland just dropped Jack Garland this, Jack Garland that, like chaos, okay. Um if you get her for some reason, don't be disappointed that you got her. You can totally make her work. It's been about 3 years since we've talked about Onion Knight. Certainly before I started doing podcasts on Twitch back in 2 years ago. Let's talk about Aphmau. Aphmau recently got ran again. Nothing's changed about her here. She's still really nice because she just got her reworked last time. She's got... Her primary gimmicks are debuff evasion and turn manipulation through her Victory Smite LD, which will drop a buff onto your choice of a person, and whenever she takes a turn, you can do something like pop her AA, pop her instant turn Brave and HP modifieds, and it goes to that other person. So she can bring people into combat way more often. So that's her true value. She's actually a fun support to play. Fist is pretty common of a ultimate weapon, so if you want to throw that on her for extra damage, sure. Kane's on here. Kane has already had her BTFR dropped in JP. He is going to become a lot better later because of that. For now, as an LD only support, she's got some value to her. Depending on where you stick her in the party, she's either going to give you a lot of buff-related auras when you fully stack that. If you throw a lot of debuffs on the opposite side of the... She's going to give you more of better chance to deal damage because it'll lower the enemy's stats. If you throw her in the middle, she gets a little bit of both. All I can say about that. Onion Knight, though. So the last time we got Onion Knight was back during I think it was Countdown to Last Anniversary, which was right around Sarah's banner. That he didn't get any love back then, and as one of my like actual favorite characters in the franchise for Dissidia, I was very depressed to see that he literally got no love whatsoever. He got an okay like LD, but the thing was he just wasn't relevant because he only did like one dump on his freaking skill 1 and skill 2. And that is what kept him back for so many years. Was he was considered he was a utility character and did no damage. Well, let's go into his kit real quick. Skill 1 drops 4 dumps. It also slows him down on the turn order, so if you want to play like a more like support kind of character, that's the route you would go. Skill 2, 6 dumps. Now, depending on which stance you're in, it's going to modify his EX as well, to where they're either doing 4 dumps, AoE for brave hits, or you're dealing single target damage, but that triggers twice, so it's like 8 dumps in reality. His BT effects also change depending on what stance he's in. Keep in mind his skill 2 puts him in the ninja stance, which is a lot faster. And you could potentially just run through your BT auras pretty quick. But it's only when it's fully maxed out. So please keep in mind, change your stances. Don't just spam one skill or the other unless you want to keep them in slow form or fast form. His LD will also bring your allies right behind him. That's part of this FR effect as well. FR effect, when you have your allies behind you in the turn order, that when they've taken their turn last is when you're going to get the biggest boost out of it. And also ice damage, which the FR will enchant for your party, so look forward to that. I am actually really hyped for Onion Knight. I am very happy it's actually been properly taken care of this time. So we're gonna get into pulls here, finally. Good luck to everybody out there. I will say that again at the end of this video as well. We are going to start over here for the free pulls, and then go to this one, but we're going to come back here because I don't need to pull on a Rojas banner. So, lucky first pull. Alright, cool. That could be anything. It could even be a boat. If I'm ever wrong about anything, just let me know in the comments. Well, Onion Knight Sword. Maniacs. Yo. Nice. Very nice. That is something I am very happy to have right away. So that's his 15. That's his FR. And his paint. You bet your butt I'm holding on to these two. I want to potentially see if I can luck into a BT, so we'll come back to that. But for now, I am very happy with this. That was the free pull token. Alright. Pokeball, go. Roll. Hey. I guess she really wanted to be my waifu in this game as well as my waifu at 11. Alright. I needed more dupes of that too. Come to mommy, let's go. Oh, wow. What a pull. What an amazing pull. That's getting a picture. Glorious. And an FR dupe. Now, when her FR originally came out, I did pull one of those, so that's my second total, which lowers the cost to less cringe. Let's just say that. Then a Cater 15. Oh, I am absolutely not pulling on that. Oh my god. Let's go, baby. Okay. As I mentioned, I'm going to do tickets over here because I want that BT. Onion Knight is a character I've been wanting to use maxed for a long time. I didn't get his BT the last time we played, so... Not when we played, but the last time he came out. Last year. Oh. probably do like 50 at most, I think. If I don't get it, I will potentially token it, because I feel that this is actually a pretty solid pickup. Alright. First 10. Gross. Alright, EXs are welcome because I plan on using those for red ingots. But nothing fantastic. 30. Come on, any night, BT. Third Paniacs, well. That's less Power Stone spent on making another red ingot for that. And a 15 all around free. Now, Pain Sphere actually has some decent utility to it. That's not like 40. On any night, BT. That's a full Paniacs. Oh. Number 50. Nothing. Ew. Okay, so... Oh wow, this is when they start having both FRs on the same side. Okay, so this didn't happen in GL before now, but... Apparently when you go from one banner to another, you can qualify for both FRs. It dilutes the pull a little bit, but it's not a bad thing if you're chasing one. It all depends on how you look at it. Also, I said 50 tickets, but I'm kind of wanting another FR dupe, so no further. No more than 120, though. $70. Gross. That turned out to be less bad on the outside. $90. Gold ore. Go upward? Special mark? I really want Onion Knight. Again, he's a fave of mine from the series, so. Alright, it's ZX, not bad. Already had that for a while, though. On top. Alright, this is the last pull, right? 120. Okay. So, alright, that's it for that. I don't regret trying for this BT on tickets. I'm not going to spend gems because we have anniversary coming up. I got ABT. It wasn't the one I was expecting or wanting to get, but I will make use of it. So yeah, let me know how your polls went in the bottom of that wonderful video right there. I hope they go as good or even better than mine. My poll plan for this cycle is I've done my polls here. I'm going to try and ticket Machina FR, and we'll see with Fusoya coming up. I don't have Kieran's BT, but I don't necessarily need it. But we should have free pulls for the rest of the banners in the cycle too, so we're gonna work with that. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I know a million people say that, but still, I appreciate hearing from you all. And again, good luck on your polls. We'll see you all next time. Have a great one, YouTube. Love you guys. And girls. Take care.